Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's going on, people? Woo, what's going on, people? Today we have another week called Friday. Anybody been said what's going on, people? Oh, you already know it is going to be officially Friday and stuff like that. And you already know I'm a little upset in reference to what I'm talking about on the topic of today. And I'm talking about hard-headed transgender women, which I call the baby dolls. The thing about it is that I learned that a lot of you girls are really not listening to the older dolls like me who are trying to help you, in reference to trying to make sure your life stays long, and we're fighting for you to keep living and stuff like that, because we basically want you around, because we don't want nothing to happen to you, and we're like your biggest cheerleader when it comes down to your life. However, I was on the phone with someone. Don't worry, I'm not gonna put you on blast, but I was on the phone with a young girl, and the thing about it is that, baby dolls, I was on the phone with her, and I was talking to her, we was talking back and forth, stuff like that, because I try to talk to the girls who want to listen. Those who don't want to listen, I'm not going to fight you. You right, I know when to shut up, and I'm just going to say my piece, and, because I can't say that, I didn't try to say something to you, but if you don't want to, if you just want me to shut up, I'm going to shut up and say what I got to say, then I'm going to shut up, because I have to say what I have to say, because I don't want to happen to you. That's the reason why I say what I say. But the thing about it is that I learned that a lot of girls like me, the young ones, you don't really want to hear what we have to say. I understand you just got your mother's house, and you don't want to really hear somebody that's telling you how to live your life and stuff like that, but your mother's a woman. We're in the transgender type of world. I use transgender because, but the girls like us kind of like want to steer you the way, like the older dolls, and the girls who are like, in concern of your life and want you to live. Now the thing about it is that I know a lot of you girls don't want to hear it. Now, last night I was on the phone with someone, and the thing about it was, don't worry, pick up your glass, but the thing about it was a gang of guys that were walking and stuff like that, and they said something to her. And to me, I always tell you girls, when you're in a situation like that, you keep your head going this way, like you don't hear them. You don't turn around, you just go. And the reason why I say this is because if you're in a gang of, if it's a gang of guys calling you by yourself, you're officially a target. First of all, for being by yourself. Second of all, you're a target because there's a gang of guys, you outside at nighttime, around 11 o'clock at night, you're out there. The thing about it is that it's dark. People get killed during the daytime. So it's not even a certain time limit where you could be murdered. Hell, I could be murdered after this video, God forbid. But the thing about it is that she went over there and she was like, yes. And I'm like, what are you doing? She was like, they're talking to me. I said, bitch, if you lost your fucking mind. Have I sit up here and not talked to you tons of times about it? She's like, well, he asked me a question. Did y'all hear what I said? He asked her a question, so she felt as though she needed to comply. And the thing about it is that you girls have to understand one thing. You don't even have to be a trans to be murdered. You can have to be a man walking down the street. But listen how crazy this is. If a man walking down the street, a bunch of dudes are saying something to him, what you think will happen to him? I'm not going to say every time, the situation will be like a violent. But the thing about it is that if you can avoid a situation, my thing is avoid it. It doesn't hurt that you're not listening, because the fact of the matter is that you could be serving your life. You never know what their whole chance. They could be at the murder you, beat you the fuck up, rob you. You have no idea. But this one, this how she wants to talk. I said, what are you doing? She's like, and then she kept on talking. Even though I'm on the phone with her, she kept right on talking to them. Like, I'm on the phone like gagging because I'm going crazy. And she just continued her conversation as if she just said this to me. The reason why I make these videos and stuff like that, because I try to fight for your life. The reason why a lot of girls like me, the dolls, the older dolls, who try to talk to you, because we're trying to fight for your life. We can only do but so much. We do need your participation as far as fighting for your life. Now, if you decide you don't want to listen to us, then that's on you. And I also have to talk about another doll, baby doll, that decided that she wants to meet someone online, and she was going to meet him in person. And I'm not going to put you out there, well, I can put you out there, but I'm going to talk about you, but she went to go meet him in person. Now, she decided that she's going to meet this guy. She's not going to tell him her tea. Now, we've had this talk tons of time, and she decided that's what she's going to do anyway. So even though she's on my channel, she watched my videos, she decided to do this once again to Raven. I didn't want to hear it. So she went out there, and she went to go meet with him. And, you know, he didn't know what she was, stuff like that. And she wants me to believe that he just reached over and started trying to fill her up. She got mad at me because I said I don't believe her. And the reason why I said I don't believe her is because when you're inside of a car with a guy usually just don't reach over. And I'm not saying that it don't happen, but what I'm saying is that a guy just don't reach over and start grabbing you. He will actually reach over and like start touching you on his hand and start feeling you. Now the thing about it is that if you're inside of a car and it's late night and he hands you a bottle of liquor, you already know what's going down. He's not inviting you out inside of a car just for a friendly time. He wants to have you pet and kiss. To me, my per se, I tested her out. I said, look at this guy's picture, so I sent it to her. She was like, oh God, he's cute, I'll suck his dick. And when she said that, I just did that for a test because I wanted to see what she was saying. So what? But she didn't say. She said, oh, I was cute. I was like, I said, you did more with that guy. She said, no, I didn't. I said, yes, you did. You kissed him. She said, no, I didn't. I said, yeah, you kissed him and you sucked his dick. And what happened was after you kissed him, you sucked his dick. And the thing is that he got aroused. And the next part after sucking his dick, he wanted to fuck you. No, I didn't. She was like, maybe you want to suck his dick. I said, no, boo-boo, because mother has lived. I would not be in a situation like, because I knew if a guy's meeting up with me late at night, around 11 to 12, coming to pick me up inside the car, he's coming to fuck. He's coming to fuck. He's coming, getting inside the car. It's not, you know, once upon a time a guy meets you up and stuff like that, you go on a date, he takes you out. These guys are not doing that in 2015. They're looking to fuck. They're not coming through the door with gifts and stuff like that. Bitch, they're coming through the door with a hard dick and no condoms. And they're hoping that when they start having sex with you, you'll turn around and they can take the condom off of you while they're fucking you and stick the dick inside your roll doll to give you a motherfucking new life. But we got into a big argument and stuff, and she got mad at me and stuff like that. And, you know, my thing is this. Don't bullshit a bullshitter. And I'm not saying she's not. I'm not saying that it could not have happened. I just don't believe her. I just don't. Just my opinion. And my thing is this, that if you're a young girl, stuff like that, stop putting yourself in these dangerous situations. And I know you're not going to listen because clearly you're not listening because I talked to both of you on the phone and you both know better. And y'all don't want to hear my mouth because I have a damn fit. And the reason why I argue with you and I fight with you because I'm your lawyer fighting for your life while you're your lawyer fighting for your death. And if I didn't take out enough time to sit back and try to do a video in reference to this, because it's obviously another girl like you, and I do believe that you are one of many of the followers that is sitting up here not listening to my message. And I fight for your life. There are a lot of girls like you that are not even making it to 25 years old. Y'all are being murdered as soon as you're being murdered right where you stand because you don't want to listen to the message. You know, and just like when I did a video reference to a girl who was murdered and her people was like, oh, we know her and stuff like, well, if you knew her, why is she dead? Obviously because she didn't listen. Just like the girls I talk to don't listen. And I'm doing this video because I have to put you on blast. And I need you girls to read them and let them know at the bottom of these comments that they are putting their lives in danger. And the girls who's too afraid to say anything, we need to basically rally on these channels to let these young girls who just looking on here to know us older dolls are trying to save your life. We are trying to save your life. You're not listening. We are trying to save your life. We don't want nothing to happen to you. You think we don't feel good when you hear how much accomplishment you've made, but you don't want to listen. And we are trying to save your life. Anyway, that being said, and I understand you said, well, we're in a new world, stuff like that, the transgenders are being accepted. I'm going to tell you, I don't buy it. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I say I don't buy it. You ever watch how they do the news tag of a certain person they want to send out, you know, through the news and to let people know there's a killer out there, and they send it through the news feed? That's how I feel about transgenders, us being put out there on blast. Just my opinion. I feel like about us being out there to the forefront is like saying, here's the transgender, make sure you are very much aware that they're out here trying to trick people. And what would the guy's response is? To kill us. And you two girls got lucky because You wasn't murdered, and you can watch the video. So basically, you can let the world know that I'm still here. But the thing about the reason why I just said that, you know, because I wanted you to make sure you are very much aware of your surroundings and stuff like that, you know, and I don't want to make this a really long video and stuff like that, because a lot of times, you know, you girls aren't going to listen to me anyway. That's clear, because you even have me on the phone and you tell me your stories. And the thing about it is that, I don't know if anybody knows, but I actually do talk to a lot of the girls on my phone, because I don't do the texting. I actually do talk to them on the phone and stuff like that, you know, and try to get into their head a little bit, as much as I'm allowed, as much as they let me. You know, and the thing about it, I understand that people feel as though, you know, the trans are coming up and stuff like that. And a lot of these girls are under the illusion of that we are moving forward within the world we live in and stuff like that, and things have changed for us and stuff like that. And it's just my opinion what I'm about to say. You can take it or leave it. There are a lot of transgenders I watch get up on a platform and stuff like that when they're amongst the many that don't quite understand the trans community. Basically what they do is they shoot down another transgender woman when they get there. Oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, and I'm that. And you know what, these kind of people let the world know that we are so divided and dysfunctional. And the thing about it is that I learned in life is that everybody's not going to travel the journey that you travel. And a lot of times when it comes down to girls like us, it is okay to befriend a transgender woman. It is okay to befriend a dog. And when I say befriend, I mean leave him alone. Because everybody's message is not your message. Everybody's journey is not your journey. And if you can listen to another transgender woman who gets on a platform that she can actually let the world know that we are capable enough to get jobs, capable enough to do a lot of things that are functional, and they sit up there shooting us down, basically you need to befriend them. Because basically they're not building us up, they're tearing us down. And how can you let somebody understand where we're all coming from when you're tearing down your own sisters when you already got a bunch of people that's already doing it? Now, if you're on the platform and stuff like that and you're tearing down your sisters and you're talking about how much transgenders get murdered, what kind of message do you think that tells a person once they hear that you shoot them down? So, well, they must have been, then the person, if you're talking about this person bad, then maybe the person that got murdered deserved to get murdered, because obviously it's a bunch of y'all that's really messed up and delusional in the head. That's the message that you girls who get on the platform. And then you watch other transgenders, oh, I got my life from her. Well, bitch, she's bringing your death to you. Wake the fuck up. A lot of girls' messages is not a good message. And that's the sad part about it, because the little ones are watching it and they're playing and they're following behind you dumb bitches. And I do mean the older bitches that sit up there. And I'm not talking about the older ones who's trying. I'm talking about the ones who sit back here and do this, get on the platform. And these are not really older ones. These are kind of like the young ones too, very young ones. That get up on these platforms and then y'all sit up there and you talk all this and you shooting us down. You let them know how dysfunctional we are, and when one of us are murdered, say, oh, you must have been one of the ones that she was talking about. They'll use her to actually describe why we got murdered. And that's the sad part about it. You know, the thing about it, what I feel is though, within my personal opinion, when it comes down to the transgenders, as far as being out there, as far as, you know, Laverne Cox and, you know, Jenna Mock and Caitlyn Jenner and quite a few models and a couple of other ones that's out there. You know, the thing about it that I get when I think of the girls like us that's trying to push through to let girls know that we are out here, we are functional. When the media gets into it, the media can misconstrue everything. And you know what they'll do? They'll make us say, oh, well, this person says they're out there, right? This is what they'll do. We'll make it much more weird. So now people are now looking for us. This is a mile I feel in my head. You know, if you watch how when somebody commits a crime and stuff like that, and they show it through the news, watch out for this person, watch out for that person. That's how I feel when they think about us. Look out for us now. Watch your back. They go one of them things. Watch your back. They go one. Even though their message is to try to let people understand where we're coming from, they're taking it and twisting it and to put us actually on target. And when I say they, I don't mean them, Janet, Laverne, and the media seems to twist it around and to let people much more know that they need to watch out for us, look out for them. And so when people see us on the street, they go, oh, you're one of them, you're a man. That's what the message that the people are getting. Somehow it's getting twisted to make us turn into targets. And that's just my opinion. And just like I tell a girl stuff like that, when you walk into a guy, he's not aware of it, because you know you take hormones on stuff, you know, so you can blend in. Now he's always aware. He's aware. Now just imagine if they wasn't aware. You could walk up because they don't know it exists. Now they know it exists. The bug is in their ear, and baby, they are full alert for us. If you tall, if you look anything close to something like us, you're officially a target. And that's just my opinion and stuff like that, but it's almost like a damn if you do, damn if you don't. That's the reason why I try to fight for you younger girls to understand, to be safe. Because it's not accepted as much as people like to believe. Just like the economy is not doing great like everybody likes you to believe. Anyway, that being said, I just want to put that out there and stuff like that, you know, and I want you to have a safe weekend, and hopefully you girls will listen, my young sisters and my young baby dolls. And I'm sure you probably won't, but at least I say I tried, you know. I can only do what I can do. If you don't want to receive the message, then there's nothing I can do. Anyway, that being said, I want to say hello, new people, boom. I want to say old people, bam. And I want to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. I want you to do the best way that you can. And then nobody don't like it, then fuck you.